Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Jen Sorensen and we are kicking off Spring Fling month with our soap series videos, wishing it was spring. March here in New England and on the seacoast of New Hampshire means you can have snow, you can have rain, who knows, you never know. It's probably gonna be cold through the entire month and you may start to see the snow melt, but you can dream of spring. You might have that one somewhat nice day where everyone just goes outside in shorts and a t-shirt, even though anyone else would think that we're crazy doing that in 40-degree weather. Yes, that happens. But it makes us dream of those spring flowers, the rain instead of snow and all of that. And I thought, what better way to do that than celebrating spring rain? That's a fragrance that we use today, and we are jumping in to interpret that in a little different way right now. Shall we dive into our Spring Fling series with this fun soap? Let's add in our lye water here, which has a little bit of sodium lactate in it. And in my oils, I have some kaolin clay to help the scent really stay strong, and I have some coconut milk in here. So why don't I blend this up and we'll start talking about this particular soap. Okay, let's look at this. It's not separating on the shaft. I'm not seeing any oils on top. I think we're in good shape. So for this one, I'm going with an embed again because I want to give this a try. And this is my little embed. It is a rubber ducky that I made yellow because I thought, rubber duckies are yellow. I want to do a bottom that is blue, and it's going to look like a little bit of a lake. So let's see. Yeah, that's good. Kind of half-ish, sort of. So in here, let me get this here for you to see. I'll put the other one off to the side. I've got some ultramarine blue that I have been dispersing in some oil, just a little bit of olive oil here. I'm gonna add almost all of this in. I may save just a tiny bit for our top because I'm gonna do two different shades of green, and I might do two different shades of green, just to make it look like grass. So this is gonna be the water. And oh my goodness, I used this scent on one of the salt soaps that I showed you that I made. This is Spring Rain, and it smells just like rain. Like, it smells incredible. So let me pulse this up. Ooh, I like this blue. I still need to get this a little bit thicker, but that's a really pretty blue. Okay, this is coming along nicely. I can see it thickening up. It's gonna need to be a bit thicker because I want to be able to sculpt it into a little bit of a kind of pond-like look. So I kind of want it to be a little bit wavy and textured on top. Okay, I'm gonna let that set a little bit. Let me take that off and put that aside. And let's work on our top a little bit. So I've got Kelly Green, which I really like. I'm gonna add a bunch of this in. And I'm just gonna stir this in by hand to start. I did not disperse this one. I don't really need to. Okay, add that in, and we will add the rest of our fragrance. So I'm adding all of the green here. Then what I'm thinking is I may divide some of this into my blue container that I am letting set here. Take that out as well. Just make one of them a little bit bluer or something. So let's start stirring. I may need to add just a touch of a blend here to get this nice and green. We will see. Because I am seeing some of the mica, but we'll get it all mixed in. I just want to start the process of letting those colors really come together. Okay. So the thought is that the ducks will be sitting on the blue water, the blue pond, and then this will be kind of like the greenery around a pond or something like that. Yeah, I think we need this to give this just a little bit of a pulse, but I want to wait to do that until I've got this into the mold. So why don't I get this into the mold, because oftentimes when it's spread out, it starts to thicken up a little bit more. So we'll get this into the mold here. There we go. Like I said, I think what I'm gonna do is not scrape this out, and then I will pour some of the green in here. Well, maybe no, I'm just not gonna scrape that out. And then I'll add some of the green in here to get 2 different color greens of the grass. I'm like, do I get a little bit more out? No. Okay. So we've got our blue in here. I'm just going to shimmy it a little bit to get it evenly dispersed across the actual soap itself so it's even. This needs to set up just a little bit. So I guess that means I can keep working on my green here. Why don't I add, I'm not going to add a ton of the green because I want what we just mixed up to be the primary one. But let's get this in here. Oh my gosh, you guys, this smells incredible. Like it's got that greenery scent to it, but that like fresh green scent. Let's see how this changes. And I don't know if you guys remember, I've talked about this a few times, how greens really change color as they are being mixed and as it saponifies. So I think these greens are gonna look a little bit different once they kind of fully saponify and become what they're going to become. Okay, so that's looking just slight variation, just like blades of grass have maybe look like some shadows or a few different things there. All right, let's keep blending this up, mixing it here and there. See how it looks. What I think I'm going to do now is just give each of them a very slight pulse to combine them. Make sure all of the micas have been dispersed. This one I'm going to need to kind of tilt. Okay. And we're obviously going to have to do an in the pot swirl because this is going to get very thick. But that was always a plan, so I'm not too worried about that. Put that down. Get as much off as I can. And I'm going to use my microfiber towel here to clean this off before I do a full-on clean in the sink. It just makes cleanup so much easier. Okay, we're done with that. Let's see, how is our setting up? Okay, we're getting there. Here's what I think I'm going to do, because this is setting up a little bit, is I'm gonna pour these together first, just to get them all combined, and I will scrape out this container. There's a few blue specks in there, whatever. Okay, let's scrape this out. Excellent. Put that off to the side. Now the other thing that I've done is I have these little tiny ducks with whatever was left that I'm gonna put on top of the soap. Now I think I've got this set up enough to sculpt a little bit. So here's what I'm gonna grab one of these, I'm just gonna kind of pull some over to one side, and I'm gonna smooth this out. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. Yep, this is looking good. I'm gonna make this smooth, but I wanna start by putting a bunch of soap more on one side. I want it to look like a little bit of a pond that's been played with. So now, let's see. I'm gonna just kind of try and smooth this. It does not have to be perfect because, come on, it's water. Water is fluid. Water is not perfect, but I don't want it like spiky. Okay. Here we go, this is looking good. Then I get to put our little rubber ducky in. I am thinking the duck is gonna go down towards the bottom so it really gets covered. Okay, there we go. Good enough. Yeah, I can just kind of do that a little bit too. Especially down there where I'm gonna put the duck. All right, good enough. Wipe that off into the sink. Let's get our rubber ducky in, and I wanna make sure that I'm putting it the right way so that it looks like it's sitting down. I'll kind of put it right in the middle here. And I'm gonna push down pretty good. Push down. All right, and now I wanna make sure that I'm putting, I have another one that I've cut to size. Putting this in the same way. Okay. That looks good. I like that. Next up, we can add in our green. I'm actually gonna give this a little bit of a stir to get those colors, you know, a little blended in. And let's kind of start down here on the bottom. Try and make sure it covers things up okay. All right, that's looking good. And now that duck is taking up the place of some of this soap because I didn't discount the amount of soap that I'm making here. So it's not enough with one embed to really do that. And you're just gonna get a much bigger soap. Which, who doesn't want that? Value. We all like value, don't we? Okay. One thing I didn't think about is this overflowing and then putting these embeds on top, but we'll make that work. We will make it work. This is a really pretty green, very kind of a March green with like St. Patrick's Day kind of colors and stuff. And I know you can't see the entire loaf, but I will get this, the entire thing in screen for you. There we go. Now, let's do a little shimmy here, and I think, where's that spatula again? Let me get this that I just used. I think I'm just gonna kind of shimmy this, try and make this, how many times can I say shimmy today? Hey, I'm trying to use new words. Spread this out. Yeah, get that into the corner. All right, there we go. And now we're gonna do something even more fun, you know, because everything needs to be fun around here. Okay, I have a whole bunch of these ducks and I'm just gonna randomly start placing them. I wanna push them in. A bunch of these are gonna get cut. They're gonna get smashed, but I've got, I think I have close to 30 of them. So hopefully each one has something that's gonna resemble a duck or a portion of it. And then you'll be able to tell what it is. And you're gonna see the duck on the inside anyway. But it's just a little something cute to add to this soap. I am going to cut this using my single bar cutter, not the other one. If you did not see that disaster of trying to cut that soap, I will link that for you to check it out because, oh my gosh, that was so crazy. All right, two more. We'll go here. Okay. Now we are going to spritz with a little bit of rubbing alcohol. I will clean up the edges just a touch, and then I will come back and show you how this looks when we cut into it. Again, we're gonna use our single bar cutter because I need a little bit of redemption from when I did that last embed video. So stick around. All right, it's been a few days. We've got our rubber duckies and we've got some good texture on the side here. So it looks like we're gonna get some differentiation in terms of not a straight line. I'm gonna use my single bar cutter because, yeah, if you saw the one where I did the heart embed and how tricky that one was to cut, you will know why. All right, so there's just a little cut off the end there. Let us keep going here. And we're gonna cut into this a little bit more. Now we knew these duckies, some of them were gonna get cut off, and that's okay. All right, and let's move this up for you a little bit. There it is. And you got a little bit of contrast with the green, that's okay. Kind of looks like it's just going down a waterfall in that one. All right, let's keep going, see what we got here. Oh, his little beak. Okay. There we go. Almost looks like it's raining a little bit there with a little blue dot, which is, again, fine. Because it smells, this is a spring rain scent, and it smells absolutely fantastic. Like, it just smells like fresh rain, really. Oh no, his head. Okay, the ducky. I love the little duckies. They're so cute. And these colors, I really like the yellow, poppy yellow in there. It works really well. But yeah, if you want a great kind of fresh, watery scent, ooh, I like the blue on that one. Very wavy. I'll put that there for you to see. Let's cut a couple more because I don't know if this is a side with more of the embed where it went, if I had a break somewhere. This is also absolutely the way to cut it. Can you see those swirls in the green just a little bit? Just adds a little bit of dimension, which I really like. And I kind of like how the duckies are just a little bit all over the place. It just makes it fun. Like, this would be really cute in a kid's bathroom because I've seen so many different baths where, you know, there's a shower curtain with ducks on it and so forth. It's just really cute. This smells fantastic. I am really happy with how this turned out. So why don't I continue cutting this, and I will meet up with you very soon to let you see the final result as this has cured. Okay, we figured out the right way to cut soap with embeds, and it is not with my multi-bar cutter, it is with the single bar cutter. And when that happens, this looks fantastic. I love the bright little ducky. I do wish he wasn't tilted so far forward, but I mean, the duckies kind of bob and weave in the water, and you know, we've got some on top, little trimmed up, and I don't know if you can see, there's like these subtleness of waves of color in the green that just looks really pretty. This smells amazing. I absolutely love how this smells. It really does smell, it's like this bright greenery scent because it's that spring rain. So it smells like wet grass in a way. It's a really bizarre way to describe it. I don't know if you're someone that loves the smell of rain and after it's just rain, that's what this reminds me of. It's just such a lovely scent. I love this so much. I think you're gonna really enjoy it. I hope you do. All right, we've got some unique things coming up for Spring Fling because it could mean any number of things. So think about that for a little bit. Let me know, do you love the smell of rain? During, before, after, is that a scent that you just love so much like I do? Let me know down below. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. We've got a lot of great stuff coming up. Until then though, I will see you real soon. Make sure you get out there and create something beautiful. Have a great day.